What was it about this race that it all clicked together?
To be honest, we tried so many things on the bike. We probably tried everything. I took my time because it worked in léger. I had not the speed the first day and slowly build into the race. And I did pretty much the same. Everything we tried was a good step forward. And I was being fussy every day, and it worked. So I'm really happy. And yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I cried the first 2 runs on the first day. Shoulder was feeling bad. I was like, fuck, I'm scared to ride. And then took medicine. And I was like, damn, we're back. We're back. Thanks, Pompon, for the tips. And yeah, it's amazing to be back and finishing on the high.
All those experimenting, you and PA, paid off this race. But do you think maybe some races, because you're the guy that has 5 shocks, 3 forks, 10 wheels, can it sometimes bite you in the arse? And does it?
Yeah.
This one, it worked now, and it worked in léger, but
it works when you need to figure out some things, and I feel I want to figure it out. It's not I'm not being fussed. I want to make step forwards, and usually we do the right steps, and so far it paid off. And this season, the only thing that was missing was confidence, and slowly
and a shoulder some of the time.
Yeah, the shoulder obviously, but it's really hard. Our sport is probably the hardest, so really happy to be part of it.
Well, have a good party and have a good off
Thank
season.
you.
And
I won't need much to be drunk, so it's gonna be good.
Camille, how was the day for you? Waking up, knowing what you had to do on this track of all tracks.
Yeah, it was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I did the run at 10:50, and I was like, I'm never gonna survive because I could stop and I was dead. And I was like, wow, this is gonna be gnarly. I don't know how I'm gonna hold on to the handlebar. And I was just hoping that with the adrenaline it will be all right.
How many runs total this whole week in the 4 days?
5.
Total.
Yeah, 3 the first day and 2 today.
Man, but the work and the results and the consistency on every track and every condition the whole year put you in this position, so well deserved and well earned.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I never did one big mistake in a race run, and I'm just super happy about it.
And even Vali said I asked her about Rainbow Stripes versus World Cup overall, and she said she would hate to win because you missed a result. So if she ever had to win the overall, she said, the Rainbow Stripes, because last year she won because other people had problems and she didn't win. So I think there's a perfect storybook ending for everyone, I think.
Yeah, for sure. But at the end of the day, it's part of the game. I mean, if you get injured, then it's not that it's unfair too.
It's good to, for sure. Injury is part of the sport, but it's also nice to. Everyone deserves their wins, and you deserve your win, and that's how it goes.
Yeah, no, I'm stoked, and she still has some time. She's 20, so.
Yeah, but you might be older, but you're also still building, and this is your best year, and we don't even know what's ahead for you.
Yeah, we'll see. I try to be better every year. It's gonna get harder and harder.
At some point,
I'll go for it.
Slows down, eh?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be hard to be top 3 the whole year and never miss one race run, but I'm gonna try for sure.
So the next goal obviously has to be the rainbow jersey.
Yeah,
again,
both together in the same year. Exactly.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. What do you, if you don't ride your bike, because already you're not going to be riding your bike, what is your hobbies, sports? What do you do for fun?
Oh, a lot of stuff. I like in the summer, wake surfing or whatever, climbing, or I don't know, playing games, or I like a lot of stuff.
So Nina, you guys are quite sporty.
Yeah, it's fun.
And the hockey?
Oh, I've been asked to play again this off-season, but I'm gonna say no. I don't have the energy. I need some holidays and just some free time.
Is the hits you get in professional, proper high-level hockey, the big body checks and the hits, is that what's worse, downhill or hockey?
It's both super hard. It's totally different. In downhill, it's 3 to 5 minutes, and in hockey it's 2 hours, and you're just dying for 2 hours. It's super different. You can't compare.
But what about we see all the fights in hockey? Is famous for the fights? Do the ladies fight as well? Do you guys take the gloves?
No, we're not so dumb.
You're not so dumb. So you don't hit each other's stick instead of the first.
No, we check, but we don't fight.
Body check. Yeah,
it's stay
proper
fair.
Sports.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations. And we're not so dumb. That's the best answer.
Thank you.
Dak, you just said it all. You did it on a man's track.
Yeah, it's good to come out here to a proper racetrack when everybody else is saying how rough it is, and knowing that you've done the work, you have the fitness, you're strong enough to ride that thing 100% from top to bottom and be up there with the best dudes in the world. It's the coolest shit ever.
Well, there's not really any easy tracks there this year. They all have something about them, but you like them wild, rough, and long and steep. Eh?
I've always loved this place, man. I got my first top 15 here, and it's always had a special place in my heart to come back to this rough-ass track in Hall. It's the best.
And for the team, and you guys have obviously must be stoked that both of you are up there, not just one of you, and the bike's obviously now where you want it to be, and just full steam ahead next year.
Yeah, it's just cool. We had a bit of a building here, and I used it to build my racecraft, and I think towards the end of the season here, I started to show what I have with the support of the team, and Aaron's been amazing. He's been so helpful for me. There's not a better group of guys that I've ever worked with, and I'm stoked on where we are, and I'm really excited for where we're going next year.
Hey, that's super cool to hear, man.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, Sven.
Aaron, you've had some hard off seasons. This off season is going to be a hell of a easy in terms of motivation and just happiness, I would imagine.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely feels good going into an off season, feeling like we had just a good solid building year. Exactly what I wanted. My whole goal was to kind of find my base again this year and go for wins next year. Feels good to be ending
got one this year, though.
Yeah, I feel like I think I definitely had the speed for a few of them. Didn't quite have the strength today, and unfortunately messed my hand up yesterday. And
I heard that was like a kind of gnarly injury you're carrying now.
Yeah, it was killing me today, but I don't know, man. I felt like I had a smooth run, but compared to what I was riding in practice, I was a little disappointed. And across the finish line, honestly, pretty surprised to see where I was. So. It's nice to be having average runs for podiums instead of good runs for 30th.
Don't worry when you have a good run then.
Yeah, sick year, dude. I'm really happy. It's good.
Awesome. Bernie, did you know you would have like 3 podiums this season?
No, I didn't. If I'm honest, I didn't think I'd get 3 podiums. Especially when it rained earlier, I was touch and go. We almost rode it off and then it stopped for a good 20 minutes. So, no, did not know.
Would you have been bummed if that big old skid drift on that last turn cost you the podium?
Yeah, I would have been pissed
I
about
think you
that.
dropped a second there.
No, I think I had a good last split. I mean, I could have had a better last
split. You could have better last
I could have had a better last
But then you could have
split.
done a Jackson as well. So.
Yeah, or a Henry, yeah, so it could have gone down. But,
you got, and of that, I want to hand something to you. Of all the podium guys, you had by far and above, the track was still wet up top for you.
yeah, it was so, dude, if you look at my bike, I've got mud on the underside and on my number board, so I'm going to claim that compared to everyone ahead of me. But the boys rode unreal, so unbelievable
ready
race.
on your vlog, the mud on the downshoot?
Not yet, I'll put it on there later, mate. I'll put it on there later.
Hey, congrats.
Thank you.
I heard Boris gets a race, so that means I by default get a race
Yeah,
too.
well, you have to get some money off Boris.
There we go. Where's Boris?
Show up.
Where's
Yeah,
Boris?
Boris has to show up. Boris, I might dock your double pay for next year at this rate.
Double pay. It's like time and a half on a Sunday. All right. Andy, super happy, but so close to the win. How was the run?
Actually, not too close. It's 2 seconds or something, so fair play to Vergier. I just had one mistake on the middle section and the flow was a bit gone. And then I started thinking like, fuck, don't throw it away. Maybe this is a win and stuff like this, but you should not do stuff like this in a race, and you need to focus, need to be in the moment, and yeah.
But hey, your phone must be ringing off the hook. If this was old days, your phone would be.
Yeah.
You must be getting so many different little meetings and talks, and you're the man of the moment this year.
It's kicking off, yeah.
It's kicking off.
But I'm definitely enjoying it.
Hey, well, things click for you this year. Hopefully, let's just keep on.
Yeah, let's keep it rolling. Thank you.
Andy. Well done.
I don't with Noga, you're a whirlwind.
So that's how this interview is starting.
Sorry, Nogi.
We love you. We love you.
So this is the missing world champs interview with Vali.
So,
Third today
Sven,
and
I'm
third
so
overall.
sorry. I was puking the night you were.
You did have a good excuse, actually.
Yeah, I know.
And it wasn't from drinking, apparently.
No, I caught a virus just after the podium, and I got ready for the party, but then had to go home because I was so sick without any alcohol, and I just puked the whole night.
But so many people got sick at Worlds, and luckily you got sick after.
Yeah, I just got sick after 5 hours after my race run, so super lucky.
How many beers did you have in those 5 hours? Or gin and
I only had the champagne.
tonics? So it was just, so it wasn't alcohol related.
It was just a bottle of champagne.
But Vali, ticking off goals, still quite young. You've had some hardships. You've had your crash season, but you won the overall last year. You got the Rainbow Stripes this year. What was harder, getting the overall or getting the Rainbow Stripes, and what do you value more?
Like getting the overall last year was just a massive surprise because I've basically fucked up the season like I did this year.
Do you feel you didn't deserve it last year?
No, not really, because every time I had a chance to win the overall, it's just because someone else had a really bad mistake or like a bad crash, and I don't want it to be like that. I don't want anyone crash so I have the chance for overall. I just want to be a really good rider to be up for the overall and not have someone else being unlucky.
So then maybe the Rainbow Stripes this year was more rewarding?
Oh, 100%. Also, like, media-wise, it's insane how much the media is way more stoked about a world champ than like World Cup overall.
But you shouldn't be worried about what other people think.
No, but it's insane.
It's true, though.
People value a world champion way more than a World Cup overall, where as an athlete you know how hard it is to be consistent, and as an athlete you value the World Cup overall way more than you do a world champion, because it's just one race. So it's hard because like the media values a one-day race more than a whole season.
More of the public hear about it.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your favorite track of the year?
I would say Lenterheide was super cool. Mountain End was sick. I love Mountain End. Val di Sole this year was so rough. It was so hard to ride. It was so fucked up, like insane. Like I felt really good, but I was just like after World Champs, I was so tired, and I was doing my 2 runs this morning, and I was warming up, and was like, "Fuck, I'm tired." I did 1 run too much, and I knew before I started that I'm not able to win. So
when you dropped in, you didn't have that same mindset, like because you knew you had to go for the win, to win the overall, because it was up for grabs still.
Yeah, I just didn't feel fresh enough to be able to put down a heater.
Yeah,
and I knew other people are, because they didn't have that work after World Champs. Like it's insane how many. I was overwhelmed with all the media attention I had after World Champs, and you don't really have time to process what happened. You're traveling, you have to do track walk the next day and focus on a new week.
And I think Loic said the same thing. This race.
Yeah, I mean you could see Loic also wasn't on the pace this weekend. I mean the only one who is doing really well is Pauline Ferrand-Prévot, which is like insane. So that's something I can learn from her. Yeah.
Well, it's good because she's learned something from you. You guys are training camps in the off season, like a very unlikely pairing. Down yellow, cross country. I don't know if everyone hear us, but we might have to finish.
No, it's insane. I mean, I'm gonna do a big road bike camp over the winter. I'm gonna put a bit more work into endurance. So I know what to do for next year.